A couple of videos ago, I had talked about how when I left California, I was heading into an ominous storm. And I literally drove into a storm. They were closing the highways, and the snow was getting so deep I was going to get stuck. And I was in the middle of nowhere, and I didn't have people I knew around. I needed God to get me through it. So when I got to Minnesota, like I said in the last video, God was at work. He was doing things for me. But spiritually, it felt like a battle every single day. And I questioned God, why is this so hard? And what I kind of gathered was I had fought so many battles and gained ground in a lot of ways with my heart and spiritually putting my trust in God, that this was like the tail end of the struggle. And I was so weak. I needed God to fight for me. And so the scripture says we are sheep of his pasture, and I needed him to be my good shepherd, to fight my enemies for me. In a lot of ways, I felt like Daniel thrown in the lion's den, and I was completely helpless. I could not help myself. I needed God to fight my enemies for me, to keep me safe, protect me. And I had to fight going deeper into depression. I had to fight despair. I had to fight giving up and losing hope. Even though I had some answers to what was wrong with my health, I still had to walk it out day by day. I felt so sick all the time. I was so exhausted, and having struggled with health my whole life, it just felt like it would never end. And it felt like, Lord, would you really help me and help me get on my feet? I had given up so much in dreams and desires, and I felt so lost in life. I had no guidance. I didn't know what I would do. I gave up all hopes of being married one day, and I just didn't have the health for having a family, and even hopes for having a job or a good career down the road. I was able to work part-time, but I couldn't be independent. I wasn't able to work enough or make enough to get on my feet and get my own place. You need your health to live life, and I was suffering and struggling, and I had to fight those old enemies that said, what makes you think you're gonna make it? And trying to take me out, try to get me to completely let go. And when I clung to God, I just felt like he was saying, keep your eyes on me. And I would struggle so much with energy, and he'd say, keep your eyes on me. And so I felt like Peter doing the impossible, wanting so badly he was in the boat and the storm was raging, and he so badly wanted to be with Jesus, and Jesus came walking on the water, and Peter started walking on the water towards him. And as soon as he lost his eyes off Jesus, he started to sink. He started to get scared. He saw the turbulence and the storm. He knew it was impossible. But Jesus said, keep your eyes on me. And he says, keep your eyes on me, and the impossible becomes reality. And I kept playing that in my mind, and there's a song that really helped me in this time that I can include below.